Hello, everybody. Good evening. So, I was out today a lot, so I couldn't stream Community Mining Rig Showcase. So instead, I just got home, and we're gonna do just an AMA instead. So, you guys can ask me any question, but I wanted to start off with some maybe some kind of calming type of just chat here. I know I sound quiet. I'm gonna turn myself up here. So the title, I just had to laugh. I had to laugh because I got a couple emails today of people wanting to sell their GPUs to me. Now, I realized, well, not I realized, I've had an understanding as to everyone's financial situation is different. Okay, like as things come and go, I know people really tend on to, you know, profitability of mining, and for some of those people, they have to sell. They sell every day because some of those people live paycheck to paycheck, and they are into mining because they are making that passive income. Now, personally, I don't use that term passive income, as I'm not looking for that type of I guess financial independence, freedom, whatever the word is. For me, my personal situation, I'm looking for generational generational wealth. Yeah, that's the term. So I'm gonna have another video about this, but like, I understand with everyone who's mining right now and are just wondering like, holy crap, things are unprofitable. And to be honest, things are still like, things are still okay. Like, I don't know, like, just to give some perspective here, and a single 580 is still like 80 cents profit after 10 cents kilowatt hour. Now I know, again, another whole other thing is everyone's electrical costs is different, right? Everyone's electrical cost is totally different, so that's something to be mindful of. Then I'm sorry, right? Depends where you live, depends how much you're getting destroyed from your electrical company. And I know that a lot of people in the States, I just heard recently, the prices have been rising, so that's not fun, right? That's not fun. So yeah, it may not be financially, you know, good for you to take on that risk and pay for your bills, your electrical bill out of your pocket. Now, like I said, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you'll probably not want it. You probably can't do it. You cannot hold and mine for the long term, which I don't want to get into that. I'm just getting into, like, I had a couple emails today and then people saying that, yeah, like Red Panda, like, I'm sorry, I'm emailing you, longtime subscriber, viewer, and like, I want to sell you my GPUs because I can no longer, it doesn't seem like it's good for me because my electrical cost is 25 cents. Actually, I had one dude, he said he has 32 cents per kilowatt hour. I'm like, what, dude? 32 cents per kilowatt hour? Who mines? Wait, where's 32 cents? Is that like in Europe somewhere? Like 32 cents is a lot. That's just like, where is that? Can someone tell me where 32 cents is? And I'm not trying to be like, you know, oh, I'm above you. I'm like 8 cents per kilowatt hour. That sucks. No, I'm totally empathetic to that. I'm totally empathetic to to people that have really high electrical costs, because then it doesn't make sense, right? It just won't make sense for you to mine. Mr. Steely Block says Hawaii. Oh my god, Hawaii is 32 cents. Oh, dude. 37 cents in California. Oh, geez, man. Okay, please. Don't. Oh god, that's brutal. I'm sorry. Dude. Anyways, so these gentlemen that have high electrical costs, they're like, Red Panda, I can't mine anymore. It doesn't make sense. You know, they even said like, hey, I can't pay my electrical bill out of my pocket, so I can't afford to mine anymore. Like, it doesn't make sense for me to mine. And in a sense, yes, it doesn't make sense, right? And I've always preached, like, the past 2-3 years of mining, like, mining during the bear market is like the best, right? But that is only if you can pay your electrical bill out of your pocket, because the wealth that can be attained and hopefully appreciated in the long term is going to be much more than you were to sell that day or that month. And in my opinion, great, I can give you, I knew this is going to come up. I'm going to give a great example. I had a 12 by 1060 rig, and let me turn this off. And I've been mining this rig for the past, not anymore. Okay. I had 12 of these 1060 minis, back in, since 2017, mid 2017, I believe. And these 1060s mined about, I think, 30 something Ethereum. I'm just trying to see if I have it up here of when I talked about it. I don't know if it was this video or another video, but this rig alone mined Ethereum from mid 2017 all the way up until February, beginning of February. And that, it mined about almost 40 Ethereum. Okay, 40. Now, I held all of that. I still have that Ethereum till this day. I have not sold that Ethereum at all. And so right now, that 40 Ethereum is worth almost 100k USD. And another funny thing, when it hit, like, Ethereum was like almost 4,400 or something, 4,500 USD. That 40 Ethereum was worth almost 200,000. All right, 200,000. And you know how much I paid for these GPUs? And I also included the electric, okay, was about under 10 grand. Okay, 10 grand. All right, the cost of the whole rig plus the GPUs, okay, 10 grand. All right, 10 grand. And so the amount of wealth that has appreciated much more than if I were to sell every day, hodling through that during the bear market and mining it up until now has garnered way more than what I would if I were to sell every month. All right, during those bear market times. So anyways, I'm not trying to gloat. I'm just trying to give a real world experience here of GPUs that I had back in 2017 that mined all the way up until 2020. And I regret, by the way, one thing, I regret selling these GPUs. Okay, I sold these GPUs beginning of March 2020. Guess how much I sold each of these 1060s for? Yes, can you guys let me know in the comments? How much do you guys think I sold each of these 1060 6GB cards for? $75, $250. Max, what's up, man? 150, $60. Okay, someone got it right. Brian Beauchamp. Brian, what's up, man? Brian Beauchamp got it right. I sold it to another gentleman in the community. He got it. He bought them for $60 each. Okay, $60 each. I sold them to a gentleman I knew, and I regret it. I should have just held on to them up until the next year, because I didn't know, right? The next cycle that came about, right, when the mining went extremely incredible, right? I did not know. So that's one thing I really wanted to laugh about. So the good thing in my experience here now, so 12 1060s back in 2017, mined 40 Ethereum all the way up until the beginning of 2020. I held all of that Ethereum and I've never looked back, right? The amount of electric and the price of the GPUs I paid initially was under 10,000. So look at that. I've ROI'd like 10 times as of now. I haven't sold this Ethereum. I still have it. So I'm looking for the generational wealth. I'm not looking for I'm not looking to get rich tomorrow. Okay, there's no way with mining you can get rich. Mining is not a get rich quick scheme. All right, everyone that has that kind of idea. So this kind of thing for us, mining is, especially for residential miners, it's a long-term game. Okay, I'm talking 5, I'm talking 10, I'm talking 15 years. For me, I don't need this money now. I am looking for that independence 5, 10, 15 years from now. Okay, that is honestly, I think, is not financial advice. For us residential miners, I think that makes sense. If you are like a massive mining farm and you are mining like $10,000, $20,000 a day, then yeah, maybe it might make sense for you to sell every day because your overhead and expenses are going to be pretty big, right? And so it's still pretty good to be generating this kind of income if you're a massive mining farm. But for me, I'm not a massive mining farmer. You guys know I'm under 200 GPUs. I know, okay, you guys are I know a lot of you guys are gonna, for those that are gonna watch this video after and gonna laugh at me and like timestamp it and say, Red Panda, you're a big miner. I'm not, guys. I'm telling you, comparing me to other miners out there, there are way much bigger miners out there. Like, I think I'm at like, I don't know, $300, $200 a day or something. And to me, that's not generational wealth making enough for me to retire. That's not enough. Like, it doesn't make sense for me to sell the Ethereum that I mine every day or whatever I'm mining into fiat, because I believe that it'll go up way more in the future. And not that it's gonna happen tomorrow. No, it could happen in the next 5-10 years. And that is my strategy and always has been since I started. Maybe midway, since I knew during the bear market, I'm like, all right, there's no point of me selling my Ethereum at $100. Like, that's dumb, right? No one's gonna do that. Well, I guess some people did, but I just giving you guys that this on CoinGecko, Coin360, CoinMarketCap, just, it doesn't even matter, right? What matters really is how much of the coin that you're mining, and in hopes of a lot of those other coins that you're mining potentially are going to have a massive market making event of some sort, right? And now I guess one thing I want to really just touch on is there is kind of a thing that is kind of an unknown. It's kind of like, with Ethereum moving to the merge, all right, that's a whole nother thing. And when Ethereum moves to proof of stake, or to the merge, where proof of work is finally turned off, then yes, right? How many of those other people mining Ethereum, I don't know how much ASIC power is on the network right now in Ethereum, let's just say 50%, just for the heck of it, so how much of all that other hash rate is going to flow into the other coins, and then depending on those people's electrical cost and financial situation, some people living paycheck to paycheck, some people have full-time jobs, 2 jobs, and they like and believe that crypto is going to go up in the future, appreciate more in the future, so they're paying their electrical bills out of their pocket, right? So many different strategies out there. What's your strategy, right? What is your strategy? And so I told you guys mine is, I'm mining for the long term. I'm looking for that generational wealth. I'm not looking to make 100,000. I'm not looking to make half a million. I'm looking to make much more than that. I'm looking at higher numbers that I think will be better for me, my family, just like I said, generational wealth. I don't think making 30,000, 50,000, you know, that's not something that's not my goal. So I need to take on the risk of hodling and just doing that and paying for my electrical bill up until that point of where, you know, the wealth that I've accumulated over the next 5, 10, 20 years will be my financial independence, my financial freedom per se. Alchemy, gonna hold KDA this time, eh? Alchemy, I'm not even mining KDA because it's done. The IB link is dead. It doesn't mine anymore. It's dead. The power supply is dead. Yes, KDA is KDA. Don't even talk about KDA. That was the biggest mistake in my life. That's just so that is too good. That is too good. Okay. All right, AMA, you guys can ask me any questions now. Hold on, I'm just gonna roll call here. Big Wooly, Ace Mining, what's up, man? Post merge mining is gonna be exciting, to be honest. Oh yeah, dude, I'm excited for the merge, man. Honestly, I'm excited for bear market. I'm excited. Like, if bear market does fully comes out after the Ethereum merge, man, it's gonna be insane, right? It's gonna be insane. There's a lot of people will have to turn off. A lot of people will have to get out of mining because it just may not be financially what's the term? They just can't pay for their electrical bill because it may not make sense for them. Yeah, it may not make sense to them. But bear market, to be honest, like I said, my 12, of course this was on Ethereum, but just to give some, I guess, experience of mining Ethereum from 2017 to 2020, these 12 1060s mined 40 Ethereum. So, and I've hodled all of that Ethereum till now. I still have it, and it's just, it's mined so much more. I mean, sorry, it's in terms of pricing, it has still outweighed way more than if I were to sell every day or every month or that kind of thing. So I'm looking for that generational wealth down the road. All right, I need to blow up my chat here. Hold on. I need to go down. Financially sustainable. Yes, Juggernaut, that's the term. Thank you. Viable. Yes, yes. Both of those terms make sense. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. Let's do it. AMA. Crypto Shaped is here. Crypto Shaped, get out of here. Fix my IB link. Damn it. Max Voltage. Crypto Shape going good. Relatively productive day. Max Voltage, me too. I went to the aquarium today. Just out of nowhere. I went to the aquarium. It was pretty fun. I probably got Omicron now, but whatever. I feel fine. Anyways, background is too loud. Okay, let me turn down the music. Is the music good? Music is good? No? Better? Too loud? Crypto Shape, going to have to end my RPM membership. Can't afford the $5 anymore. I need to pay my power bill. Yes. Crypto Shape, please cancel, please. Oh my god, that is too funny. So, just to end off, okay, so those couple people who emailed me today saying, Red Panda, I can't mine anymore, it's not profitable for me, and I gotta get out, can you buy my GPUs? And I said, dude, I can't. I would love to, but I can't power. I don't have the power to run your GPUs. And so that's what I said, and that's the title of today's live stream. It's true, I don't have enough power to run any more GPUs, so otherwise I would buy them, because I think I've been seeing some GPUs, GPU pricing has kind of been coming down, not really, but Martin John said, Red Panda Mine, do you think the other mineable altcoins can handle the massive hash power that'll come from ETH once the merge happens? On mineable, it's gonna depend on their servers, man. It's gonna depend on their stratums and whatnot, their bandwidth, their, I don't know, Amazon, whatever they're hosting on their, wherever they host their stratums. I don't know where, some cloud infrastructure like Amazon, AWS or Azure or whatever, Cisco, something, maybe their own servers. That'll be cool. Who knows? Who knows if they can handle it or not? That, I mean, Thomas DeLeon must be nice. Hey, Thomas DeLeon. I can see some, you know, I can see some facetiousness there. Is that a word? Facetious? Look, listen. I've been mining since mid 2017, okay? I've accumulated GPUs during the bear market and more so a lot in the past year. So that's why I don't have any power to run my GPUs, okay? Why don't you get 400 amp service installed? PCM, because I'm stupid and I should have asked for that in the first place. But more so where I live, they are pretty stingent on giving 400 amp. Anchor, let's see here. I'm missing so many questions here. Let's see here. Martin Johnson, RedPandaMining, do you think the other mineable, oh sorry, no, wait, I already answered that. Mining office, RedPandaMining, what cards? Like everything, man. 3080s, 3070s. Some people have a lot. They're not selling them for cheap, mind you. They're selling them for quite a lot. Happy Dictator, RedPandaMining. If Flux takes off, do you think the 20 series GPUs will go up in value? Getting 66 souls on my 2070 Super and 90 on my 2080 Ti. Oh, damn. 90? That's like 3090 level. Or 3080 level. That's... Yeah, Happy Dictator. I mean, yeah, it's happened. We've experienced that in 2018, actually. I wish I had Wayback Machine here, but 2018... Ethereum was not the top mineable coin. It was like, it was Grin or Mimble Wimble coin and like MWC 31. And there were a couple GPUs where you need, or a couple algorithms where you needed 11 gigabytes of VRAM. So it was exclusive. There were some coins exclusive for 1080 Ti's, and everyone was always looking out for like buying the highest end cards because of that. There was a time that happened, guys. I don't know if for some of you that have been mining since 2018, remember, like, there were some coins out there that you need a certain VRAM. Like, I think Beam at one point was over, you needed 8 gigabyte cards. And now Beam actually dropped their algorithm, Beam hash 3, so that 3 gigabyte cards can mine it. So, yeah, like, you know, there's times when, there were times when the VRAM on the GPUs really mattered during 2018. So who know? I don't think that's going to be an issue in the next couple years. I don't think so, unless another random coin comes out and it's like, hey, you need 3090s only. You need 24 gigabytes of VRAM to mine this coin. That would be so stupid. That would be so stupid. Serpent, Beam, Zcash. Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Zcash, yeah. I think, what's another one? Mimble, Wimble, Coin, Grin. Oh, man. I'm trying to remember. It's top of my... We used Gminer a lot in 2018. And Swap? No, Swap was... Puckaroo 29. No, Swap was still fine. Cortex. Yes, Cortex is a great example. Cortex, you need at least 8 gigabyte or 6 gigabyte, 8 gigabyte VRAM cards. Actually, Cortex is a great example right now. You cannot mine Cortex on 6 gig or 4 gigabyte or lower, or 6 gigabyte and lower. You need 8 gigabyte cards to mine Cortex, right? Great example. That's right. Great example. Great example. Techman, I sold dozens of Flux blocks BTC back in the day. But a lot of coins switch algos to allow more GPU types. Serpent, that's right. Ethereum Classic, great example. They lowered their DAG size under 3 just so that 3 gigabyte cards can be mineable on the algorithm again. Hobbyist miner. I see. Wait, why was his message? Who hit his message? Hobbyist miner, sell me your 4 gigabyte cards. Age of altcoins is upon us. We'll pay you in Ravencoin. Hobbyist, I saw your message. Who hid Hobbyist miner's message? Ban that person. Okay, Hobbyist miner, I'll sell you my 4 gigabyte. I actually have a few. I'm actually getting rid of some of my 4 gigabyte cards, so I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up. All right. MWC died with Grin. Yes, it did. Obviously, because there's Grin ASICs now, right? There's ASICs on the Grin network. I wish I had it up here. I don't have it up here. Let's see here. Hey RPM, I bought a 1660 Super for 600 Canadian last month. Was that a bad idea? I'm starting to feel buyer's regret. Hey RPM, I bought 1660 Super $600. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. But hey, 1660 Super is a great efficient GPU. I'm gonna be holding on to my 1660 series cards. I think they're still great little powerhouse cards. So yeah, I'm not getting rid of those. As long as it's gonna take you a while to get the money back on that. But I mean, hey, like I said, if you're mining for long term, then you're fine. You're fine. Oh, that was Alchemy? I knew it was Alchemy. I knew it. Don't worry. Alchemy is the master. It's okay. Rip, see ya, boys. Enjoy the selling scams. Guys, okay. Oh, Alchemy's worried about that. I see. All right, guys. People watching this live stream, please. I don't have WhatsApp. I don't have whatever. And I'm not going to personally message you if I am selling GPUs, okay? Just understand that. All right. Your connection is flexing. Big scuba diver, is it? Dave Porter Tuber, thanks for the 2 months. Thanks, buddy. Real Ask again. RedPandaMining 6800 or 6600 XTs. I like the 6600 XTs. But depends on what price you can get the 6800 at, because actually the efficiency is kind of, I think I've seen it almost the same. 6800 versus two 6600 XTs. So I was actually going to test that. I have a 6800 and I've been wanting to do more testing on that. So the hobbyist miner fixed. Hell yeah. Don't worry, hobbyist miner, you're not banned. Martin Johnson, Red Panda Mining, you said it was a bad idea for me to take a bank loan to pay for my GPU, so I sold the 3070 full AHRs to pay for the whole bank loan. Kind of feels sad. Martin Johnson, I mean, yeah, I to be honest, I wouldn't go into debt for crypto mining. Crypto mining is definitely sure, it's profitable, but you know, for how long? You know, it's like you don't know, and it's like very, very risky, and you're paying interest on that loan, and like it just doesn't make it just adds on more of that risk. And I just don't think getting into debt for crypto mining is 100%. It's just a bad idea. for everyone I know that's in the crypto mining, a lot of people that have disposable income. Okay. And actually, the funny thing, because it goes back to the title of today's video, is that I had 3 emails today of people wanting to sell their GPUs to me because they just couldn't sustain the electrical bill to the amount that they were mining, and those guys had like high electrical costs, and it sucks. And that's the reality. That's the reality of those guys that are mining, right? It's just, yeah, it's horrible. Not everyone's situation's different. Timing is everything. Strategies are different. Again, I'll say it again. I think there's a couple new people that come in the live stream. For me personally, like I said, I'm mining for long term. I am mining for that generational wealth. I'm not looking to make 10,000 here. I'm not looking to make 50,000 there. I'm looking big picture, 10 years down the road, 5-10 years down the road. I'm looking for that millions. I'm being honest here. I'm looking at millions of dollars that I want to attain, not like I said before. Yeah. So generational wealth is what I'm looking for. And so for me to attain that scenario is to mine and hodl and pay for my electrical bill out of my pocket. That's it. Yankee, Red Panda Mining. I'm still waiting for my turbo kit. Whoever's selling their GPUs, DM me. Harrison Albo. Okay, don't get scammed. And please use use Dream's escrow service, Discord. Yes, 100%. Don't just send them your crypto and get scammed. Okay, guys, don't do that. A lot of people have been getting scammed. Let's see. All right, next question. Red Panda Mining. What slot must the PCIe splitter 1 to 6 go into? Do we have to do any settings? Mine seems to be unstable. Ocean Blue, I've heard those 1 to 6 adapters being quite unstable because they overheat. So, and I don't know. I think you got to have it on a X4 slot or an X8 slot. I actually have one. I haven't tried it yet. I've been wanting to try it. So yeah, check if it's overheating. Like, it's probably getting really hot on the I think what the chip it's called is like a PLX. It's like a switching chip or something, and it gets really hot. So you got to try and cool it. Yankee. Red Llama Crypto, what's up, man? I paid you on WhatsApp for some GPUs. Red Panda Mining. I'm JK. Red Llama. I bet you did. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. Man, I need to find that. That video where I mined, like, where it showed how much Ethereum I mined on this thing. I don't know where that video is. Okay, let's see here. 368 people watching. 115 likes. Oh my god. Amazing. All right, next question. Let's see here. Danny Dennis, Red Panda Mine, do you consider moving some of your farm to industrial place or maybe overseas? No. At this point, no. I've looked at getting warehouses and stuff where I live, and the expenses, the overhead is insane. It just doesn't make any sense. Renting a warehouse where I live is the cheapest one that I could find that was available was like $8,000 to rent a month. And it also, you have to pay for the property taxes and the strata fees. There's strata fees on a lot of the warehouse lots. So you're paying, like, after, you know, insurance and other bills, you're like over 10 grand a month. Like, that's not viable for me. That's that's unbelievably dumb for me to do. So I would totally do it if it was like 2,000 maybe, or like 1,500 to rent. I'd do that. Yeah, I could offset my YouTube channel to do that, but I don't have, there's no places around here where I live that I could rent to do something like that. I gotta find a cheaper place to live. That's basically it. K-Spec, time to start an OnlyFans to pay for the warehouse. Yeah, yeah, seriously. Seriously, did you check the Flux nodes? Are you going to invest in a server to join the node? Warlock, yes. I am going to try to get one of those. How much Flux do you need for one of those rigs, for one of those things again? Masternodes.online. Here we go. Masternodes.online. Here we go. Flux. Cumulus node. 10,000 Flux. Holy crap. 10,000 Flux. Oh, wait. No, you can do less than that, right? You can do less than that now, right? 1,000. Oh, max. 1,000 Flux. Oh, 1,000. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Anyone can do that then. Anyone can do that. All right, next question. BudMiner007, your Discord is brutal. I was talking about the availability of 6600s in the chat, but I wrote 6800 by accident and they turned my name to Brown. A typo has turned me into Panda Poo. BudMiner, our Discord, we have rules where we don't talk about buying or selling, so that's probably why you got Panda Pooed. The reason why we have that is because too many people have been getting scammed. Too many people have been, yeah, that's it. Too many people have been getting scammed. So we have to do that to protect people. Too many people send their crypto to people freely, and it's got to change. People just have to stop. They have to learn. I think the other day there's somebody, I just heard someone lost like 15 ETH. They sent 15 ETH. And they were like buying GPUs from someone. 15 ETH, man. Like, what the hell? 15 ETH is like a lot. That's like $36,000, man. Seriously. Next question. Taines, RedPandaMining, stop talking about Flux. Taines. Okay, I know. Flux has been kind of going down, but I mean, that makes sense because everything else is going down. Anyways, next question. Max Voltage, I plan on doing a node once it goes down to 1,000 in March. Raspberry Pi. Hell yeah, Max. I'll do that with you, Max. I'll do that with you. Raspberry Pi. Yeah, we should Raspberry Pi it. That sounds good. Oh, okay. Okay, it looks like a lot of new people tuning in. All right, so just a little backstory on the title. So I had 3 people that emailed me today saying, Red Panda, do you want to buy my GPUs? Because I can't mine anymore and things are unprofitable because my electric is like 30 cents. And I live paycheck to paycheck. And I'm just like, dude, I'd love to, but I can't because I don't have enough power. But it also came that talking with those guys, I've realized this way before, but like I'm being empathetic to those guys because everyone's financial situation is different. And not everyone understands that, you know, not everyone can mine during the bear market. And bear market meaning the unprofitable days of mining. And when those days come, which it's coming, right? The big one is Ethereum and the merge. So that's a big one, right? That's going to be a huge one. as all that hash rate, right, sounding like a broken record here, has been going, is going to flow into other coins, rendering a lot more unprofitable means for all those other coins when you're going to be mining. So I stress that a lot of people, like, I mean, I think mining are getting GPUs that are more efficient is going to be better for you in the long run. It just makes sense, because you're going to be, if you have older gen GPUs, and don't look at me, okay, I'm a person that has a lot of different generation of cards, so don't copy what I do. But for you guys, residential miners, I would try to be competitive. You gotta be competitive in the market and have efficiency, because you're going to be paying more for your electrical bill than what it's supposed to be worth, versus how much you've been mining, how much of the coin you've been getting. So anyway, everyone's strategy is different, right? If you're hodling, you're looking for that long-term growth, 5-10 years, generational wealth. That's what I'm looking for. Again, there's going to be some people, I would say, like, if you're a big warehouse industrial miner, it does make sense. It may make sense for you to sell every day, because you're just making like $2,000, $10,000 a day. Oh, I would be selling, if I was making $10,000 a day, like if I had like 1,000 3090s, for instance. I don't think anyone has that. Someone could have that. That's like, as of right now, 3,200 a day. You bet your bottom dollar, my bottom dollar, I'd be selling every day. That's 32 grand a day. Yeah. Paying it like $800 in electric every day. Yeah, I'd have to sell, because I gotta pay for that electrical bill. But man, when you're at that level, you're making a lot of money every month, and that's life changing money. Okay, as a residential miner like myself, I have less than 180 GPUs. So for me, I only make like $200, I don't know, $300 a day, and that to me is not life changing enough for me to sell every day. There's no need for me, in my financial situation, there's no need for me to sell that, as I am doing it in terms of that long-term play, you know, big picture play, 5-10 years from now, hoping that the prices of crypto will hopefully appreciate way more than what it is now. Hopefully. If not, then all is lost. But that is what that's my conviction, I guess, into this whole thing, and many other people that are in the mining space. I believe that this is something that we will, it's something that, you know, you go back to the guy that sold Bitcoin, like 10,000 Bitcoin for two pizzas, and you know, that was like 10 years ago, and you look at, or 11 years ago, and you look at now versus now, it's like, wow, right? You just like, holy, like that feeling, that sunk feeling in your stomach. It's like, oh man, why did I do that 10 years ago? I could have hodled that up until now. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, who knows what the prices could be in 10 years. Nobody knows, but that's the risk I'm willing to take. That's the risk I'm willing to take. All right. Tony Brora, who else is shorting this? Don't short the market. You'll get wrecked. Don't get wrecked. Don't get wrecked. Mike Swan, Red Panda Mining. I retired my 580s today. Had a buyer for a decent price. Gonna drop that cash into much new cards for efficiency and multi-algo potential. Mike Swan, that is beautiful. I legitimately have a video coming up doing the exact same thing. I'm getting rid of my 580s. I'm not going to be selling them. I'm going to be selling them to somebody already, I know. So don't come emailing me. I don't have WhatsApp. Don't get scammed. Okay. I already have a buyer for mine. I have like I have a lot of 580s. Yeah. I gotta get rid of them. I'm at that point now. I have enough efficient GPUs sitting that I need to get rid of my inefficient GPUs. Yes. Anchor Cattle, do you stake your coins? No, Anchor Cattle at this moment, but I am thinking about doing it for Ethereum once it happens on my ledger. Whenever that happens. If the merge actually is successful. And I think we're all hoping that the merge isn't successful and Ethereum is gonna fail on that. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Yankee, after buying 8 old GPUs. Yankee, you're right. You're right. I did buy those 1070s, but hey, I really love those 1070s. I really love those 1070s. They're pretty good on Flex. They're really good. But that's about it. Ogre, Ogre, I knew it. I knew someone's gonna bring that up. Goddamn bathwater. Let's see here. K-Spec, RedPandaMining. I wanted to sell my 580s, but it's hard because they are what's starting this whole mining hobby for me. K-Spec, dude, yeah, I agree, man. Dude, the 580s are, you know, they're tried and true, man. They're tried and true. Look at this. Hobbyist Miner has a video on that. Look at that. RX 580 mining hash rate overclock. Look at it. He did this video 5 months ago and it's got 58k views. Look at that. This RX 580 is such a workhorse. It's been so good for like how long? Like the past 5 years. And I mean, there were points when an RX 580 wasn't amazing, right? During the bear market, it was like you're either breaking even at 10 cents or less. So yeah, my favorite is the Red Devil. I have like 5 of these. Yeah, the RX 580 Red Devil with Samsung memory, such a boss, such an amazing card. But time for me to get rid of them. I mean, it's time. Like, I have the ability to go for more efficiency, so why not, right? I think I should just bite the bullet and get rid of them. Because the prices for them right now are still, people are still buying them for like $500, which is nuts, which is really crazy to think about. Happy Dictator, RedPandaMining, A2000 and 6600 XT are only good at ETH. Kind of see them as a risky in my situation. Any other suggestions? Happy Dictator, A2000 is great on all the algos, my friend. Yes, not, I would say, no, they're all pretty strong. They're all pretty strong. 6600 XTs are good at all the ProgPow variant coins and ETH, of course. A2000 is like just overall extremely efficient on everything. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with those. I'm holding on to just a handful of my older gen GPUs for nostalgia's sake. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm probably gonna keep a 580. Yeah, just for nostalgia's sake. I won't be mining with it, but I'll just be having it on as like a wall art or something. Or maybe in the next 5 years when mining is extremely profitable again on, let's say, I don't know, Callisto, Ethereum Classic. For some reason they don't move to SHA-3 by then. Callisto comes out, becomes a billion, multi-trillion dollar coin, and everyone's mining Callisto on their RX 580s. Could you imagine if that happened? That'd be so funny. That'd be so, right? I guess that's one thing that's kind of like an outlier situation, outlier scenario, is that, is there going to be any one of these coins, Raven Coin, Flux, Ergo, Beam, Firo, Zero, Aeon, Grin, Conceal, any of these coins in the next couple years after the merge maybe is going to carry the crypto mining community? Is any of these coins going to have a market making event? Who knows? Who knows? Market making. And I know maybe some people want to know the definition between that, and let me just Let me get this here. Market makers are typically large banks or financial institutions. They help ensure that there's enough liquidity in the markets. Let me put this up. Meaning there's enough volume of trading so trades can be done seamlessly. Without market makers, there would likely be little liquidity. In other words, investors who want to sell securities would be unable to unwind their positions due to lack of buyers in the market. Market makers help keep the market functioning, meaning if you want to sell a bond, they are there to buy it. Similarly, if you want to buy a stock, they're there to have stock available to sell to you. So unfortunately, you know, we've seen a lot of proof of work coins that have mooned out of nowhere, and I'm gonna say, like, you know, Ether 1 is a great example. This had like massive pump up. Raven coin was another one that had a massive pump up in like a couple days, less than a day. Like there's been a lot of those coins that's just massively gone up, and so yeah, I don't want to get into that. There's a whole thing. I'm not going to get into that. I know someone who's into this, and we've seen a lot of the markets around all the exchanges that are making these coins have a lot of volume because they have all that liquidity in Bitcoin, for example. So anyway, not going to get into that. I'm not a trader. I'm not going to. Food for thought. Red Llama, have a good one, my friend. Chump Change is going live. Chump Change is going live? Chump Change. Did I see him in the chat? Was he in the chat? I didn't see him. Oh, 6:30. Oh, I didn't know this. Oh, 4 minutes. Okay. All right. We're going to go to him. We're going to go to him. I totally forgot. Chump Change. All right, guys. Banned him for selling. Oh, oh, Alchemy. That's good, actually. Alchemy. That's good that you banned Chump. That's good, actually. Yeah, that's a good ban, actually. Definitely ban Chump Change. 100%. 100%. Okay, gentlemen, thank you for the live stream today. I'll see you tomorrow. Another live stream. AMA. You guys can ask me anything tomorrow. Anything. You guys can ask me anything. Hit that like on the way out. 400 of you watching, 190 likes. Let's see that 300 likes. I appreciate you all for watching. Stay safe, keep mining if it's financially viable for you. That's the term. No, if it's financially viable or financially sustainable. I gotta go read some definitions and figure out which is the right term, because if you're living paycheck to paycheck, then it's not viable it's not sustainable. Yeah, that's the word. It's not sustainable. Yeah. All right, thanks everyone. See you tomorrow. See you on Chump Change's live stream. He's going up in 2 minutes. All right, see you guys there. Thank you so much for today. Happy mining. Peace out. Don't fret, things are good. Peace, guys. ETH is still up since last year. That is 100% true. 100%. The network hash rate, though, is definitely been going up like crazy. All right, peace, guys. Peace. Have a good one. Stay safe.